Hello everyone, I'm Genesis,
And I'm Junebug.
and this is...
Let's see how this goes.
Well,
So, I'm not going to start with the cliche. I never thought I would have to make this video because I knew I would have to. I just didn't think it'd be this soon, honestly. I haven't posted anything to any social media. Only my immediate family just learned. And I'm sorry. I'm struggling.
You want me to just rip the band-aid off?
No, I could do it.
Okay.
By the time you're seeing this, the post will be up. But that's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
You want to tell them?
Our little Pippy passed away over the Labor Day weekend. Friday night, Saturday morning sometime.
Oh, I got teary-eyed. It's heavy.
Now me explain what happened.
What?
Did you want me to explain what happened?
Not that we have a lot of people comment anyway, but it wasn't because of how we raised him or anything, because I don't want anyone to say, well, you did this wrong.
Yeah.
Like, he was so happy. He was just very adventurous.
Mm-hmm.
He died from a medical reason, unfortunately. Not old age. He was very spry still.
Yeah. I feel like he had at least another year to go.
Because hamsters can live between 1 and 3 years, which that can be a dramatic difference.
Mm-hmm. Depending on how you kept him as a baby, affects how long they can live in there.
Well, it could be a year goes by and that could be the end of it, or you could have just a couple more years. You never know. Mm. It's kind of like saying the human lifespan is 10 to 40.
Right.
Like, it could be a decent length life, or it could be very short.
Yeah. He
was over a year old.
Yeah, would have been his 1 year, 4 month.
So he would have been about a year and a half or less. Well, mainly, year 4 months, because he was sold way too young at the vet store. His eyes are barely open. So we raised him from basically birth.
Yeah. He was at most 2 weeks old.
But that way we did get all the time with him we possibly could.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish it was more peaceful for him. Because he was in pain. There's not really any vets. We have a hard time finding people to treat our bunnies.
Let alone something small like a hamster. Yeah. We're out a ways from bigger cities, so finding something like that is kind of...
Well, we only have one exotic pet person in Michigan.
Yeah. Licensed or they have some sort of certificate to...
Yeah, she specializes in that.
Yeah.
Some people will do rabbits, and that's few and far between, let alone there was no way we could have gotten help.
Even if we caught it in time, which maybe we did,
we don't know.
Yeah, we seen him acting funny Friday night.
And then he was gone by Saturday morning.
Yeah.
And I was alone that weekend. We were trying to have fun up at the cabin for Labor Day, and I was home alone, going to celebrate with my family, and I woke up to go to work Saturday, and he was gone.
Yeah, he was in his water bowl.
No, he was in his food bowl.
Or food bowl, yeah, sorry. Let me tell him.
Sure.
He figured out how to escape his tank, which if you've seen in our other videos, we have them smooshed together, and we have these screen tops.
He has basically a 40-gallon tank.
Yeah.
In fishy terms.
There was a piece of glass he was able to walk up, and he somehow got...
He squeezed through
the screens that we have, and then so he'd hop off the tank. He hopped off the stand that we have, made it into the closet where we keep all of our pet-related things: our food, their toys, litter, hay. And
it's closed, obviously, so the bunnies don't get in.
Right. So he snuck under the door. All the animal food are on top of a tote thing
like a tall 3-drawer tote.
Mm-hmm.
Like a plastic one you see in offices or something.
So he's able to climb up that, and his bag of food had been ripped open from me because I'm a brute, I guess, and
so we had to put it in another Meyer bag so the food wasn't everywhere.
Right. So he chewed a hole through the Meyer bag, chewed a smaller hole through his food bag, and he must have filled up his mouth full of food, climbed down his cheeks, and he made a bedding at the bottom of the closet, and that would have been fine, but I'm pretty sure the plastic he ate, he ingested, and it just clogged his intestines, so he couldn't pass anything. And
He died from. I said constipation. That's not the right term, because he was trying so hard to go to the bathroom. It was like TMI. It was like halfway out. He was going all day, so I thought maybe he just ate way more than he should have when he was enjoying his life in the closet.
Yeah.
And some people were gonna be like, "Well, why didn't you put him back in?" He's nocturnal, guys. He's out at night.
Yeah. But
Or one time I came home and I opened their door and he's chilling on the floor and I'm like, what?
Yeah, and we didn't know for the longest time how he was getting out. But the day he passed, or the day before, however you want to look at it, he was active during the day, which is a huge red flag. So it seemed like he knew he wasn't doing well, and he wanted to get.
It's like he knew it was his last run he could take.
Yeah. So Junebug was able to record how he was getting out, and we have that saved on our phone.
That's
So.
the last video I have of him.
Mm-hmm. So we knew how he was getting out, and we were able to stop him eventually. Like we put some.
We closed it off. We figured out how he was doing it, and he wasn't getting out anymore. But then apparently the last time he had gotten out, it was too late.
Yeah, he had eaten the plastic, and there's nothing that we could do at that point. The Friday night I left to go up north, I said bye to everybody, the fur babies, and
Me.
he was walking kind of funny, like he was dragging his butt, and you can just tell something was off. Which it.
Sometimes things just have trouble going to the bathroom.
Yeah, I mean.
I
shit
didn't want to
happens.
bother him if he's trying to go.
Yeah, because we've seen him reach out and pull poop from his butt before, so I thought maybe he had a handle on the situation, but.
I looked this up. Hamsters will sometimes do that. Like, they ain't got time to poop. They'll just pull it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, why isn't he just pulling it out? Maybe he's trying real hard to be, I don't know, grown up.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, pretty sure the blockage is what caused him to pass away.
Is obstruction, bowel obstruction.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what my mother said. I'm like, that sounds a lot better than dying of constipation.
Yeah.
But it broke my heart that he was in pain and he was younger than I wanted him to be.
Yeah.
They're okay. I've been crying a lot.
Yeah.
He was my little special boy.
Yeah, he was Junebug's favorite for sure, and he was such a
Don't
great.
tell the other ones.
He was such a great hamster.
He was very sweet. He's the only one like we could hand to people if they visited, and he'd just sit like, hi,
Yeah.
pet me.
I mean, Bianca's gotten all right with being handled. Bugs is still a ways from being there. Bruce is just grumpy, but Pippy.
He never caused any damage. He pulled like a sequin off a pillow once. That's the worst thing he's ever
Yeah.
done.
He was always.
Never had any other problems before.
If you'd feed him out of your hand, like we'd give him the papaya treats every once in a great while, he'd take it, so gently.
He made sure he didn't get any of your finger.
You
wanted to make sure you were okay.
If he wanted to test something, like bite it to see if it was edible, it was such a gentle little.
It was like.
Yeah, he was.
It wasn't like a chop.
No, he was such a great little guy.
I'm surprised he didn't just lick it to see what it was. How gentle he was.
Yeah, he was a pretty unique creature for sure.
So, I'm going through a rough time because I have an anxiety disorder, and whenever, like, I'm down and we work opposite shifts,
I'm gone most of the night from work.
and so he would just say, "Go see Pippy," and I would, and he would snuggle and sleep like in the crook of my neck or in my hoods of my sweaters, and then I just give him snuggles and make me feel better.
Yeah, he was a little stress hamster. He did such a good job keeping her calm when I wasn't home, and
I can't do that with the hedgehog. He just pokes me.
yeah, he was a great little guy. We buried him today.
That was hard.
We wrote a note. Well, she wrote a note for him saying how much we're gonna love him and miss him, and she made a little after I buried him in a box with a sock of hers that.
I gave him a sock because he loved my socks. It was like a blinky.
She made a little grave marker that we had of cinder block pieces, so we know where he's buried.
Gave him a walnut on top of it because we knew he would have loved to play with it.
Yeah, we got walnuts galore where we buried him, and feel like he would have had fun chewing through the shell to get to the nut inside.
He had fun with everything. He loved everything and everyone.
Mm.
Hamsters sometimes get a bad rap, but he was so sweet. People were like, "Oh, he doesn't bite." Like, no.
The first week we had him, he was, because he was so young and skittish.
Mm-hmm.
I think he bit my palm or finger once. That was it. Never again.
He bit me once, and then I think he realized it upset me.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he took things so gently from me.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good point, because I
He
feel
was
like
actually very smart.
yeah. Well, because he only ate his food when he climbed into the closet. His food was right next to the rabbit's food, and we have pictures and video of him eating with Bianca on their tray when we had it in there. So we knew that he would eat the rabbit's food, like the pellets and some of the smaller stuff
Or
in
if
it.
there's seeds, he likes seeds.
Mm-hmm. But when we found him in the closet, he was only eating his food. He's a smart little guy to be able to get out, climb over everything, and
I wasn't even mad when we found him, not deceased, but when we found him escaped, we were more amazed. Like, how did you do this?
yeah.
Because he's never tried to escape the whole time we've had him. Just this past
Or
week.
maybe he has, and he just finally was able to figure it out.
I don't think he could get back in if he's escaped before.
No,
We don't really know. What he just died doing not doing what he loved. He's very explorative. He knew he had to go somewhere. He didn't know where it was.
Yeah.
Basically, that's how to describe Pippy.
Mm.
It's like, I gotta go. I don't know where, but I'm gonna go.
I'll know when I get there.
He reached his final destination.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll stop talking. I didn't think I'd be able to get through this much. I did get some tears. I've been crying a lot the past few days. We'll miss him. But I wanted to Genesis will have to, so I'm not crying the whole time editing the video, of all of the videos we have of him, hopefully. Because there's not a ton. I wish I took more of him, but he doesn't sit still.
Yeah.
If you've ever had a hamster, you know they're pretty speedy.
Mm. And for
He's got places to be.
Yeah. For one of my playthrough videos, I wanted to wear a shirt with a front pocket during the day, so like he'd be asleep, but he'd be in the pocket with me, and
He would love to snuggle.
yeah, I never got around to doing it, and that's going to be one of my biggest regrets. Because he's such a good little hamster.
He was.
Definitely should have spent more time with him. But yeah, we'll put some pictures and videos of him at the end of the video. Nice little tribute to him.
That's why the video is late with everything that happened. Granted, there's not really many of you that are waiting.
Yeah.
But it's just hard. I miss him.
We both do.
Yeah. Bye, guys.